Came up from the bottom to the top. Handy on this gun and never stop.
So I'm Rich Rodriguez, site supervisor for Closer Agency. First time going with the company, I've been with Limelight Media a little over a year and some change, and first time stepping in a big SD. First of all, like even stepping into San Diego, House on the Hills, that's a new thing for me. I'm from Houston, Texas, so that's a new thing. I told Mark, Mark trying to talk to me while we're walking through the facility. And it's one thing to see it on the camera, but when you're walking in here and you're seeing how massive this place is, the plaques on the wall, I've only ever seen the plaque behind a screen, right? And when you see it in person, man, it's unbelievable. So I love it, man. It's great. Working with Mike, working with Limelight Media, John, I got into the academy back in May of 2021, and I'm gonna tell you, like, I had a hard time finding where I was gonna be, trying to find myself into something like this. I had zero sales experience. I come from basically a construction background where I traveled a lot. For 14 years I traveled. And when I got into it, I found out, Mike's, he's complete opposite of what I am. John, I think I kind of mellowed out with more just because he's cool, calm, collective. A lot of what I tell my closers, there's that Mike Pena or Mike Barron, and there's John Pena, right? Mike very like in your face and knows how to execute, but John very cool, calm, collective. And when you meet him in person, man, it's just that's the way they are. And so when I'm coming through this academy, I kind of veered towards the cool, calm, collective, John Pena, and then took what Mike was teaching me along the way also. So for me, it was a variety of things that really drugged me here and got to me where I'm at right now, especially coming up in the game very quickly. It wasn't, for lack of trying or anything like that. It was just soaking in information. And if you know who Econ Bulldog is, his greatest line is always chase a skill, never chase a dollar. And that's what I did. I chased what Mike was teaching. I chased what John was teaching. And now I come here and it's like, damn, I'm here. It's like full circle. So it's been great, man. Been a great journey. Like I said before, when I was working out of town a lot, I was an EMT firefighter for a while. I traveled a lot for construction doing safety work. And my biggest why when I got in, we always massage our purposes, and our biggest purposes are why. My why was I wanted to get back home. I wanted to get back home with my family, with my 6-year-old who I basically missed many, many years of her life traveling. When I found out that, I kind of have a little act for this whole sales thing, coming from, what I used to do. And I went all in, I put all my cards on the table, put all my chips in, and I said, let's call it. And basically, 7 months later, getting a regional sales director for Limelight Worldwide back then. And it's changed me not only as a person, the way I wake up. I don't look at my phone the first thing I do. First thing I do is I grab my book and I see the notes that I got to look at, right? I see the things that I gotta handle for that day, right? I do my rituals, right? I do development on my calendar. Every morning I do development. I never used to do that. I used to wake up, look at my phone for 30 minutes, maybe drink some coffee and go to work, thinking like, when is this day gonna finish? But now I'm thinking like, how much can I participate? How much can I help somebody else throughout the day? And with Mike, with John, now I got Gage behind me. I got Van Taylor backing me up 100%. Those people have really brought me to a point to where it's just rounding me on all four corners and made me pretty much the guy I am today.
Came up from the bottom to the top. Handy on this gun and never stop.